Hi everyone, today we're gonna study about the behavioristic learning theory. First, let's talk about the definition of education. Education is stemming from the word didik. Involves the deliberate shaping of attitudes and behavior through teaching and training. In English, it is synonymous with educates, encompassing the imparting of intellectual, moral, and social instruction. That's the theory of behavioristic about.
Behavioristic learning theory explains that learning is a change in behavior that can be observed, measured, and assessed concretely.
Now you know what's the definition of theory behavioristic. Without any further ado, let's right jump in deeper to know about it with Aldo.
Friends, my name is Aldo. I will accompany you today to learn about behavioristic theory. Do you excited? Let's go! Application of behavioristic theory in learning activities depends on several things such as learning objective, the nature of the subject matter, student characteristic, available learning media and facilities.
Gage and Berdal state that according to behavioristic theory, learning is a change in behavior as a result of experience. In a sense, behavioristic theory emphasizes measurement because measurement is an important thing to see whether or not change in behavior appear as a result of learning.
Occur through stimulants that cause reactive behavioral relationship based on mechanistic laws. Stimulants are none other than the child's learning environment, both internal and external, which causes learning.
For example, a child cannot count multiplication tables, although he has tried hard and his teacher has taught him diligently. But if the child has not been able to practice the multiplication calculation, then he is not considered how have learned, because he has not been able to show change in behavior as a result of learning. In the example above, kurang siap. Another factor that is considered important by the behavioristic school is the reinforcement factor. Reinforcement is anything that can strengthen the emergence of a response. If reinforcement is added, the response will be stronger, and if reinforcement is reduced, the response will be reinforced.
For whatever the teacher gives and what students produce, everything must be observable and measurable. This theory prioritizes measurement because measurement is an important thing to see whether or not change in behavior occurs. Fans of behavioristic theory requires the teacher to be observed and sensitive to learning situations and conditions. Teachers do not make a habit of giving lectures so that students are accustomed to learning independently. If students find difficulties, they can ask the teacher.
If the emphasis in the process of learning in students is the emergence of a relationship between stimulus and response, where this relates to what behavior is shown by students, then it is important to pay attention to other things below, so that teachers can detect or conclude that the learning process has been successful.
These are as follows. Teachers should understand what type of stimulus is appropriate to give to students. Number 1. The teacher also understands what type of response the students will show. The second, the teacher must be able to determine that the response can be observed. Third, analyzing initial ability and characteristic of students. We have reached the end of today's lesson. We hope that this interactive video can make your learning process easier. Happy learning for everyone!